impact. I want to talk about the impact. How does that actually impact if you do have conflict in your life?
I know in my previous situation that it actually impacted my health in a very significant fashion, and I've managed to get all of those autoimmune conditions into remission, but I had significant chronic illnesses to deal with every day that really impacted my quality of life, and that was because of holding on to the conflict and the judgment and the, oh, I must be such a horrible person if this person's saying that about me, and you hold on to it, and then you've got the inflammation markers and your body just goes crazy, right? So life, loss of sleep, loss of appetite, health, you lose everything basically. It can get to that point where it gets that bad.
Yeah. So let's explain to help what Penny's saying is, let's just go through all the chakras and I'll tell you how it's going to impact you, right? If you abandon yourself, you're going to be disconnected from your top chakra. So your crown chakra is going to be out, right? You're going to think a lot and worry a lot. So that's going to block your third eye, and your intuition isn't going to be as strong, which is what Jade mentioned that before, right? If you actually got low self-worth, you judge yourself a bit like what Penny just said, then you're going to block your heart chakra, right? If you take on people's judgments like, I'm not good enough, is there something wrong with me, right? That's going to block your heart. Heart's all about self-love, right? If you go down to your power chakra, right, your stomach, well, you're going to feel very disempowered if you feel other people are controlling you. So your whole power chakra is going to be out. Yeah. Now, if you're not connected to who you are, your sacral chakra is going to be out. Yeah, which is your second chakra. Because you can't really create if you're not really totally connected to who you are. You're not going to create as well, right? And then your base chakra is going to be out too, because you're not going to be that connected to the earth because you're not totally here. You're not bringing your whole essence into your body. So Penny is right. It's going to affect every part of your body very significantly. Oh, the other chakra I didn't mention is your throat chakra. Because quite often if you've got conflict, you might try and avoid it by not speaking up. So you tend to block saying your truth. Especially if you feel that what you're going to say is revolutionary and people won't accept it. You tend to not express it, right? But if you look at the world right now, it's really important we've got to express our truth because humanity's in crisis. You know what I mean? It is really important you've got to speak your truth, but you've got to do it not in a controlling fashion where you're trying to get something from other people. Like we talked about before, trying to get something from other people because you're not giving it to yourself. But also there's a lot of emotions around it as well. Generally if you've got conflict, generally it creates a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, a lot of sadness, right? A lot of helplessness, hopelessness, depression, right? You feel your life's out of control if you don't know how to deal with conflict. So it can have a lot of major impacts on your body, right? And of course, if you've got issues around conflict, you're probably not going to create relationships because you've got issues around intimacy. So in this exercise, you're going to be a tree. Now, in this exercise, we're going to talk about termites and white ants. I call this the white ant problem. Right? Do you know what termites and white ants do? They eat wood. But this is what happens to people. It's like they've got white ants inside of them and all their limiting beliefs eats them away. It's the same energy. And sometimes it's good to feel exercise because it's a way of feeling what's happening and feeling how you can get out of it. That's what's really important. Because most people cage themselves in their pain. So this is going to be visualization. I'm going to talk you through it. So just experience it in whatever happens to you without judgment. Okay, so when you're ready, I just want you to close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. And I want you to imagine that you're your favorite tree. And my God, in Australia, we've got so many beautiful trees like gum trees or eucalyptus, or it could be a redwood tree, whatever it is, willow. Just imagine you're a beautiful tree, and I want you to send roots into the earth. And as you send roots into the earth, I want you to really feel the beautiful warmth of the earth. And as you're breathing in, I want you to imagine you breathing up the earth energy through your roots up into your body. And you're feeling that beautiful connection to the earth as a tree. Because trees do get a lot of nutrients from the earth. And now I want you to imagine that as a tree, you've got all these beautiful leaves which open up and they're receiving the sun from above. This is like your connection to the higher dimension. So through your leaves, imagine the beautiful sun is shining on your leaves, and what the process of photosynthesis is actually sending beautiful love and light into your tree to give you energy. And I want you to feel these two things at the same time. So I want you to breathing in, feeling the earth energy coming up into your body as a tree through your roots. At the same time, feeling all the amazing sunlight energy coming into you through the leaves. It's like connection to the earth and connection to the higher dimension. And just really feel your worth as this big, beautiful tree. But now I want you to imagine that you've got termites and white ants which have come inside of you as the tree, and they're starting to eat away the inside of you as the tree, eating the wood. These are like your limiting thoughts and limiting beliefs about yourself. And as these termites, these white ants are eating the wood away inside of you, feel that you're getting weaker as a tree. And now imagine there's a strong wind coming up and there's rain, and you're now scared of the tree that you might actually fall over because you're feeling so weak, because the termites have eaten away a lot of the inner strength that you have inside. And you don't feel as strongly connected to the earth, and you don't feel as though you're getting enough energy from the sun. And this storm is like the conflict that you create in your life from not being strong inside. And now I want you to really imagine again now that you're a really strong tree. And you're so strong, or you really increase your vibration as the tree. So there's just going to be no termites and no white ants. Just imagine that all the wood inside of you, as the tree, is there again. And it's even stronger than it was before. So really in the inside of your body, just feel the inside of the tree, just really that strength with all the wood, and just really feel your strong connection to the earth again. And really feel that strong connection to the sun. And even though there is a storm, there's a bit of a wind, there's a bit of rain, it doesn't matter because you feel very strong as a tree. And allow yourself to feel that wind blowing through your leaves, but know that you're very strong inside because you're connected to the earth and you're connected to the sun. Just feel that inner power of your worthiness as that amazing tree. Okay, so when you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Now you see in the chat room, I've just put in one of my favourite words, tremendous, 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 right? So, would anyone like to share what they experienced? Or would you like, you can type it in, you can type it into the chat room, or you can put your hand up and share. Selena, you're laughing. What would you like to say? What happened to you, Selena?
Oh, hello there. Hi. I really enjoyed it. And when I was doing it as the tree, and then I was rejuvenating myself and becoming strong again,
Yeah.
I actually felt my body becoming a lot stronger and healthier and more energized. And
Yeah, cool.
yeah, my physical body,
The physical
which was
body,
quite interesting.
the physical body's laughing because it's really appreciating what you just did to know that you can access that strength. Because remember, that's our choice at any moment to reconnect to who we are, just like the tree. Yeah, well done. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, that was good. Thank you.
Cool. Jade, I feel you want to say something.
Yeah, I've got a sense of, you know, if you build a strong foundation, being the earth, the roots into the earth, then you know you can grow taller as the tree and be closer to the sun or closer to the energy from the sun. So if, you know, build that strong foundation and keep it healthy, then you can, grow taller, sort of metaphorically, I suppose.
Of course.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Great.
That was good.
That's one reason why I like redwood trees, because redwood trees are really tall.
That and my surname's Wood, so I've got to say that too.
Ah, that's interesting. Yeah. Cool. Thank you for sharing that. Camilla, Phil, you want to say something?
I've just typed it.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I feel that more power was given when I chose to reconnect stronger, lifted, and connected. Yeah. I remember that word connections coming into your space a lot. It's all about it's all about being connected. Penny, what did you experience?
I experienced a bit of anxiety when the termites and white ants came in. I thought, oh no, you know, this is not very good. And I thought if he cancels this whole, you know, creative visualization now, this is not going to be good. I'm going to have to sit here and figure this out. And then you know, when we decided to get strong and connect with the earth and source again, had source give me a nice green energy light. So that was really nice.
Cool.
Yes, so it was quite a good creative visualization. Thank you.
Yeah. Because we'll come to the other two in a minute. But the important point about that exercise is that a lot of our dramas are when we're attached to the being of the human form, attached to the human experience. We get caught up in conflict. But if we see ourselves as a multi-dimensional being, like we're connected to the earth and we're connected to the higher dimensions, it gives us strength, right? So it's really important that you've got to see yourself above the human form. It's really, really important. Yeah, because a lot of conflict happens in seeing us as a human. Yeah, so you've got to go above that, and that's why, like in that, if you do that tree exercise, you can reconnect to the earth and reconnect to the heavens to really be in balance. It's cool. Janine, would you like to share anything?
I love trees. I've got I do a lot of hiking, so
cool.
when you said we were going to visualize a tree, I immediately got, you know, quite excited. But it's funny, the first thing that popped into my head was an old willow tree that my grandfather used to have in his front yard. So I imagined myself the willow tree with the big sort of droopy leaves that used to give lots of shade, and
excellent.
It just made me feel very centered and very very at peace, and I like the part about drawing up energy from the earth. I could actually feel myself drawing up that energy, and when I exhaled, I could feel that I was sort of exhaling that out to the universe, and it just felt really nice. And I could feel the branches sort of reaching right out. So it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Well, I can really feel you are definitely connected to trees.
Yeah, I love trees. It's I'm quite often stopping, when I'm out walking with people, and they'll think, "Where's Janine gone?" And I've stopped somewhere and I'm just touching a tree, feeling its energy. Yeah.
And so that is a way that you can reconnect to who you are.
Yep.
When you're feeling conflict, go away. If someone gets angry, you go away. Just be a willow tree for a while and reconnect to that energy. And we're going to get out of that conflict. We're just going to be this amazing tree. You know what I mean? I can really see you as a willow tree. I love willow trees too, by the way. Cool. Excellent.